We are here today to help bring justice to the Marlene Ondercin family. Marlene was murdered inside of her Livonia home in 2001. We guarantee that your information is secret, you will never be asked for your name, your call will not be recorded, your call or web tip will not be traced, you will not have to make a statement to the police, and you will not have to appear in court if you call 1-800-SPEAK-UP and make the anonymous call. So far this year, $22,350 has been approved in rewards. More people than ever are standing up for their community and remaining anonymous in the process. If you have information on this crime, do the right thing and make the anonymous call. There is a cash reward of up to $11,500 if your tip leads to an arrest in this case. And now we have Sergeant Moog from the Livonia Police Department.
Hi, do you need my name?
Can you please spell it?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sergeant Patrick Moog, Common Patrick Moog, M-O-U-G, Livonia Police Department. Approximately 2 years ago, we examined the Ondercin case with fresh eyes. Quite often when you have a cold case like this, it's best to, every year or so, just get back into it, look at the case. We found some items that we felt had not been tested and needed to be tested. We forwarded to the Michigan State Police Academy. We found some items that had not been tested and we felt that they needed to be tested, so we forwarded to the Michigan State Police Crime Lab. Our initial reports are encouraging. I cannot speak more than that. However, we feel confident that we are going to identify the suspect. We're talking today because we know that there are people out there that have knowledge and that now is the time to come forward. So often when a cold case is solved, a lot of people will later speak up or say they had knowledge, and that's not the time that we need it. We need it now. So that's what we're asking for, people to do the right thing.
So you have this new evidence, but you kind of need some people, you need like word of mouth, you need some clues from what witnesses, or, I mean,
Yes,
what exactly?
in terms of investigation, you have to turn over literally every stone. A lot of people think nowadays with all the different television shows that it's all about physical evidence. That is not the case. Physical evidence is a large part, obviously, but people tend to talk, people know things, and that would help us out immensely at this point. Like I said, now is the time, if you're going to do the right thing, now is the time, not waiting till down the road where when we get the evidence back that we're waiting on, that is not the time to do the right thing.
Is there any way that you can elaborate on maybe some of the new, like how critical they are, or what some of those things were that?
I can't elaborate on what the things were or are that are being tested, but I can tell you this, that the potential of making a 100% identification is there.
Thank you so much. Any one of the family members who would like to go first, that would be great.
Hi, I'm Michael Ondercin. I'm Marlene Ondercin's son, and we're here today to bring some closure to a case that has haunted us for about 10 years. My mother raised my brother and I. She fought very hard to make sure that we had a good life, and we owe it to her and to her memory to bring this person in that we're encouraged by what Sergeant Moog said, and through Crime Stoppers, actually, for anybody that calls in to do the right thing and to tell us what you know, there is an $11,500 cash reward for a conviction. So the people or person out there that knows something, we urge you to come forward and do the right thing. Search your conscience and help our family move on with our lives. Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your mom. How old were you when she?
Well, what was I? I was about 25 years old, and I was at work, and I'll always remember that phone call I got from my Uncle Al that my mother was dead, and I just remember going numb, not really knowing what to think, and the family the bond seems to have grown stronger. It was always strong, but we've relied on each other to get through this. Also with all of our friends, co-workers, I can't thank them enough. They've done a great job helping us through the tough times. So,
Tell me a little bit about her.
okay. Marlene was a very helpful person. We all know that, when somebody in the family needed something, she was there for us. She used to come by and visit my grandmother to make sure that she was doing okay. She always made sure that, we had what we needed growing up. She loved to have fun. She loved coming to the family parties and just enjoying visiting with everybody. She was a dedicated worker, a loving mother, daughter, and granddaughter. And, this is, Mother's Day recently passed, and this is the 10th Mother's Day that we didn't have her. And instead of visiting her, we had to visit a headstone. So, like I said, we really urge people to come forward and help us with this.
Tell me, why do you think how could somebody done this?
I have no idea, but I would like some closure on it. It's important. I love that girl, and she loved everybody.
How hard, I know it's a silly question, but these past 10 years, now that you're hearing that there's new evidence, how does that make you feel? That there could be, you're so close to getting your closure.
That would be fun. Yeah, I would like the closure on this. I'm 96 years old. I'll be 97 in